A fool learns by his own mistakes. A wise man learns by others. So I pretty much
Was the
played a
fool?
fool. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Welcome all to Geeves Podcast. And today I have someone special. Nay, I have a treat. Nay, special treat with a special guest, which is this old ass man here. But if you see in this article here, that's him right there at the age of 18, where he infamously broke out of jail. And where? Where was it? San Angelo?
Tom Green. Correct.
Tom Green.
Yes, sir.
Meet the man, the myth, the legend, who actually happens to be my pops. Dad, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, son. It's good to be here. Yeah, those were some notorious days, I reckon. Well, what happened actually was, it all stemmed from boredom. I was just really bored, and
What got you into jail?
I broke into a house.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a neighbor of ours, and I was just looking to come up with a little cash to get a buzz on.
Get a
That's
buzz
the
on.
honest
What were you
truth.
trying to buy those days?
Beer.
Oh, just get some beer? Okay.
Yeah,
Some
just beer.
quick cash for beer. You figure go next door,
Yeah.
got a little ATM.
They didn't have those back then. So.
Oh, that's true. All right, yeah. So
No
let's start.
ATMs.
We're here at Tom Green, which is a hilarious comedian, by the way. Tom Green County, or is that the town?
No, that's county. San
Okay.
Angelo's the city.
Okay. And where would you describe it? Where's that location in Texas?
West Texas.
West of Austin and San Antonio,
Correct.
right before the desert.
It's pretty much desert there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
we did when we were there, we did that
Mhm.
disc golf. And I
Oh,
do
yeah.
remember the grass was pretty patchy out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except
All right,
for
so
the golf course. Well, the golf course is green.
of course, the high
Yep.
society, they got to keep their fucking grass green.
Yeah.
So-
but anyway,
Jailbreak. Hit me with it.
so I got arrested the next morning for that little incident. It was I'm a criminal, but I am an outlaw. There's a
Shit.
saying.
Sorry there.
Oh.
Let me introduce the series. This is the premiere of Gamer and Outlaw. Guess who's which?
Yeah.
All right, sorry to interrupt.
I guess I kind of helped tame the Wild Wild West, but
There you go.
anyways, I ended up. No, I was gonna quote. A fool learns by his own mistakes. A wise man learns by others. So I pretty much
Was the
played a
fool?
fool. Yeah. But it's left a very valuable impression. I'm convinced today.
Okay.
And
But let's go back. What is it, 40 years ago?
40, at least. Let's see, 76. We're looking 45 years ago.
45 years ago. Holy shit.
1976.
Oh, yeah, the
I
bicentennial
think
year. Okay.
Yeah. So I got arrested, and I was sitting in jail. My influences weren't all that great, but I felt like I had to get out. It was for me a life or death situation. My
In
fellow
jail.
inmates. Yeah, I
Okay.
had to get out of there. Um,
You were 18, right? You're like fresh
correct.
meat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. There's another picture of that article. It
Yeah.
gives a better impression of what I looked like back then. And
Okay.
I was pretty vulnerable looking.
You're blonde as hell looking right over there. You got that Beatles face looking.
And I was very naive and what prison actually.
You still there?
Earlier, just because we were bored, we were all, I guess, in our 20s and teens.
Yeah.
And so we managed to uh, rig the control box so we could unrack the doors, where
Right.
we had more area, more living area.
Mm-hmm.
The jailbreak didn't take fruition until later, but
It was kind of like y'all were rehearsing dry runs. Was
well,
that
kind of. I guess that was it. The fact that we beat the system, the locking mechanism, encouraged us to proceed.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and when I felt, I guess the most, I was at a do or die situation in
Yeah.
my mind, an
Yeah.
18-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
And now we did a dry run. We did maybe a couple weeks earlier where we got out, and it was a Friday night late, had a young deputy on, and he just
One guard
happened to,
watches
yeah,
at night.
one. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. So, and he was my age, but
Holy shit.
a good close to 300 pounder,
Woo, big
big
boy.
boy. Yeah.
Been an old lineman.
And his name was Rick, incidentally.
Okay.
And, but anyways, he saw us running around up on the second floor and kind of panicked, tried to handle the situation. There wasn't really a threat. We were just messing around.
Yeah,
So
but in his
anyways, we
eyes,
went
how
back to the
he
cell, and next morning, oh, I'm sure he didn't see it as fun and games.
exactly.
Yeah. So,
So y'all get not caught, but y'all been now seen outside your cell that first night y'all got out to
correct.
run around. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. The next morning, we all had to go in and visit the jailer, uh, explain what was going on, what was in our minds, or whatever.
He didn't question how you got the fuck out?
Uh, maybe, I don't know. It was kind of irrelevant, and in fact, what I told him when he expressed his displeasure with our antics, I told him this place is a cracker box, you
What's
know,
that meaning?
and this is a county jail over 100 years old.
Oh,
Incidentally, at this time, they are constructing and finalizing the new county jail, which has, you know,
up
yeah,
up to date
upgrades.
technology.
Yeah.
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 Better security.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Maximum if necessary.
Oh shit. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So next morning, you get called in by the jailer.
Yeah. Have we, blew it off more or less. But after having
No
told
kind
him
of
what I did, this
punishments?
place, no, no.
Really?
We were already in as we were already in as deep as we could go, you know.
Is there the
And,
fuck? What is the crazy ass punishment? It seems nice, maybe, you get away, but solitary. They didn't have that
Uh,
in that jail,
I'm sure they did.
but they didn't
Yes,
send y'all to
I
that
know.
for.
No, mm-mm. No, they took it for what we intended it as, just a
Oh
prank.
shit! Wow, they took y'all on y'all.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It wouldn't go no further than that. And then,
so they thought.
right. So, there's another quote that says, "A fool says in his heart, today I'm going to do this or that. The wise man says, in a paraphrase, that I really got no control over what I said I'm going to do, you know."
That's yeah.
So, anyways, the catalyst, I guess, was I was only on $1,000 bail, minimum stuff. They were working on getting me into the army, and along with judicial and all of that, as a troubled youth or whatever. And I found out that a relative was going to post that bail and get me out.
Okay, seems
And
good.
right then, I get on the phone with mom,
Mimi,
and
R.I.P.
uh, she advised the other relative, don't do it because
He needs to
Ricky
learn his
will
lesson.
run. Huh?
Cause why? Sorry.
Ricky will run.
But if you bail them, oh right, you won't return. Gotcha.
Right.
And now
Yeah,
you're
he will.
automatically just adding more shit to your rap sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
So
Mimi
I
was
found that.
wise.
Yeah, very, very. But that pushed me. That was the catalyst to.
Oh
Plus,
shit, I'm
I'd
not getting
heard.
out on bail. I gotta go
Yeah, I'd heard
by any
rumors of
means.
heard the rumors about what happens to pretty young men when they go to prison and so forth. And I wasn't having none of that.
Uh-huh.
So my only option, self-preservation, was to run,
Right.
you know?
So you must have gotten an idea like, oh shit, well, we can get out of our jail cell. Now it's figuring out how to get beyond the other means of security to get to the freedom or so-called freedom.
Right.
All right. So
Out.
what was the next step to that jailbreak? I remember you
Uh,
mentioned what was it? What's that prison break movie? Oh, but that's down the line.
Alcatraz.
That's right. That's setting up the night. That's right.
Mhm.
So what beyond the next morning, y'all get no punishment. They
Yeah.
take you on y'all's word. So when do you start to act again on doing the jailbreak?
All right. After that moment of clarity, I'll say, or
Right.
total chaos, I'm not sure.
The deny bail shit. Right.
Yeah. Um, we figured out that one of the deputies was very friendly.
Trusting
I'll say it like that, and was vulnerable. Yeah,
because he was trusting.
he trust. Mhm.
Okay.
Well, he would on late night shifts arm wrestle through the bars.
Right.
He would he would slip his arms through the bars,
Because y'all could bring up a
and
table on y'all side. Like where you lay your
well,
elbows.
what we did was we constructed.
All right, hold up.
No,
Hold
this
up.
is Roman knuckles,
Roman
where
knuckles.
you interlock. Yeah, it's
Uh
called
huh.
Roman knuckles. You interlock your hands, and you're struggling without trying to pull the other to
Oh yeah, and get him in
submission.
a wrist lock.
Yeah,
Okay.
however you can manage that, right?
Right.
Anyway, that's what was happening.
And he put his arms to the
And
bars and saying, no, you bring your fucking arm out to my way. Okay.
yeah, that's how we got him.
Yeah, did y'all engineer? We can get his arm in the bar.
It was supposed to be both.
Oh, yeah. I used to play that game as a kid. You try to flip them. Yeah, lock them up and then tap, tap, tap. Yeah, yep. I remember that game.
All right. Okay. So we'd braided cordage in out of sheets.
Okay.
So we had a way to secure him. The next thing was, how do we get somebody on the outside?
Exactly. Main goal.
And it turned, this was on, I believe, a Friday evening. At last chow supper, we'd gone to eat, and on the return trip, I'd already had, I think I had 5 cigarettes, 10 matches, and 3 Snicker bars on me. So as we left, I held back. Johnny, or the other gentleman, and I held back, and they boosted me up to a heating unit.
Okay.
About
in the chow hall?
12. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right at the exit. Right as you leave the chow hall, this thing was 12 feet up in the air or so.
How many eyes y'all got on y'all in the chow
hall? From that vantage point, none.
So you have like some seconds window. You turn, you leave the chow hall, you're going
blind.
Okay. So you got a blind spot. Mm-hmm. And the heating unit happens to be there where you can climb up on top of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great architecture work by the engineers.
They didn't know I was coming to town, son.
All right, so they boost you up on top.
Right.
Everybody else is following, getting back to their cells.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, prior to chow, we had made up my bunk with, I had a dirty mop head, boot, and blankets. Yeah, that tried to
some blonde hair.
Tried to look like the hair.
So you made a
now,
mop.
mind you, this is
the mop part is your hair, and you had boots, and then what? Did pillows for the body?
Yeah, blankets and so forth. And now, mind you, it's August, early August in San Angelo, and I'm covered. With the exception of the boot, the boot is sticking out at the foot, and they can see a little bit of hair covered up. I believe they did ask, what's the matter with Bohe? Oh, he ain't feeling good. So I passed count.
Nice. Oh, yeah, because you had to do it for count. They had to count y'all after dinner, make sure everybody's there, and then they can go on with their night.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're making head count. They got their numbers, yet you're still hiding on top of the heating vent at that time?
Yes, sir.
With your little, now you mentioned the first time you told the story though, a Clint Eastwood movie, some kind of Jailbreak where they did that, right?
Yeah, it was Alcatraz.
Now, which came first, you or Alcatraz?
I think I did.
We'll have to look it up.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Google.
I'm going to do a quick. I got a quick Google.
All
right. Alcatraz movie.
Clint Eastwood.
Escape from Alcatraz?
Yep. Yeah, that was it.
This movie was... Oh, shit. Give me a... All right, screw you, Amazon. What? I hit Amazon? Oh, Jesus. All right, just quick. 79. Holy shit. You did this before the movie did.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Creative,
holy shit, you're the OG of the bed stuffing fake human. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did 76 3 years
I didn't
later.
have to do the plaster pairs.
Oh
I
shit,
didn't
they
have
had
to
to do
do
a
the
face
plaster
thing in the
pairs
movie?
in the movie.
Oh wow, they got
Yeah.
deep. I
Yeah.
should see that movie. All right, so they just do they take count. You're up in the heating vent. What happens next?
I went to sleep
You went to
and
sleep up there. Holy shit.
oh yeah.
Got some room up
Yeah.
there or what?
The idea, no,
Oh
this
shit.
box was about 3 by 2, three
Okay.
by 2 by maybe another 3 or 4 foot deep.
Okay, so it's a box.
Yeah, a heating unit
Yeah, okay. I
with a
can picture it now.
blower
Yeah.
and furnace and all that.
Okay.
But it was off because it's August. Don't need no heat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Never gonna
So,
be heat that time of year.
no, no.
All right, so you're napping. What
And I
tells you to wake
finally,
up?
um, an internal clock, I guess. I got tired of waiting. And I said, well, we'll see what's going on. They were supposed to holler for me or something. There was a signal.
Uh
And it never happened. So I figured,
oh shit.
what have I got to lose? They've already busted me once. What can they do? So this is just how it played out. I
Right.
got down, I'm guessing 2:30 in the morning,
Okay.
just crawled down. I was out of cigarettes, food. And so I go in, and as I'm entering to west area where we were housed,
Uh-huh.
the keys were sitting outside on a stack of mattresses.
Right, because you
Deputy,
said he would leave the keys behind when he would do the game with y'all.
exactly.
That's
He
right.
was that smart. He was,
Right.
but the man is, God bless him. I love this man. Rest in peace. But so anyway, I step in there, and I see he's secured by the right arm, left arm's,
Free.
out here where we can't get to it. And I've
And
already
then
got the keys in hand. I walk in, he turns, and he went ghost white. I mean, they
seeing
had
you
no,
with the keys and out of the cell.
yeah,
Holy shit. It's like, oh no.
yeah.
Who knows what he was thinking at that time?
Oh, he was,
Potential death.
yeah. It
So
I know
you
it
free
scared him.
your friends?
They had him in. They were on the inside, and they weren't my friends
Oh,
at
okay. Oh,
all.
that's right. They're just part. Yeah, it's a
These are criminals that I was being
happen to be
housed
around.
with.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
All right. So
and,
you got the keys.
and I
Jailer,
locked the doors.
you got the guard tied to the cell bar, secured by the cell bar by y'all's linen that y'all knotted up and made. All right. So you got the
Praise God.
door. What door? The main door?
The control panel box. You got to open that,
Right.
pull the lever, that releases, that unlocks the doors. One of the doors, the inner door, was already jimmied. I had already placed a device in the control box where if you just kicked it solidly enough, the door would open. But when they closed it, it felt secure, you know.
Okay. So what y'all do? Like little
So
bubble gum, stick it in. So when that
now it
little
was
thing
a
don't
piece
fill
of
the
plastic,
piece of plastic.
off
Okay.
a transistor radio I had,
Uh-huh.
about a 16th of an inch thick.
Oh
Was
wow.
all I needed.
Wow. To keep it from doing it.
Uh,
Okay.
and
So you have to get out some more bars. You pop that
no,
gate open.
it was free then. Yeah, just the first door. Yeah, and then
And you just walk right out the front
outdoors.
door?
No. Now this is the story I heard after everybody was rounded up and so forth. That one of the conspirators, the jailbreak conspirators, went downstairs, or while we were gathering clothes, somehow he got to a phone. And this dude was an informant
Oh shit.
unknown to us. So he called his deputy buddy, and the story is this deputy was out the front doors, locked and loaded, ready for us to come out.
Oh shit.
But in the past, I had worked in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
so I knew that where the keys to the back door were.
Okay.
So we went out the back, scaled the fence, and we disappeared into the night. Mhm.
Holy. Okay, hold up. Now, when you say fence, how long is it? How far is the scaling? 10 feet?
I think it was closer to 16.
16 feet.
Yeah.
It's got to be
it's that.
Constantine wire around it, right?
No,
On the
no,
top.
no,
They didn't do that yet. The
no,
coiling of the
no,
Constantine wire. What was
no,
up there? There's got to be something.
nothing. Freedom.
Wow. So it's just
Get to the top and climb down the bottom. It's just like a hurricane fence, but this was that 4-inch square heavy duty fencing,
okay.
about
So easy
about an
footing.
1/8 inch diameter. Yeah. The
Okay.
foot slips right in. Just
All
like,
right. So you get out and the three other guys get out. Y'all go separate ways.
yeah, yep,
So y'all just,
yeah.
hey, proper doing
Later.
business. Fuck off with
Yep.
my life. I'll go
That's
do
it.
mine.
Yep.
And so where do you go?
I went to
It's
mom's.
early morning and you
I
go to
went
your
to
mother's
mom's
house.
Correct.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like it's got to be in the 101 rule book of jailbreaking. You don't go back to your fucking residence as you run away.
I hadn't fully thought this out yet.
Yeah.
A fool learns by his own mistakes, let's say.
Yeah.
And
So you go home.
yeah,
Okay.
mom had already been called by the deputies, the
That you
sheriff.
broke. Oh shit.
Yeah, and
How
he could be on
when did they discover? Like when did it get out? Hey, we got fuckers out.
right
Gotta round them
after
up.
we left.
Really?
That deputy was at the front door waiting for us. He'd
Oh
already been
shit.
notified. As we were running off, he drove, I'm going to say a 69 Riviera Buick.
Uh-huh.
That car was driving perimeters trying to encapsulate us, I guess. But we'd,
Already gone.
dispersed. Yeah.
Okay, so
So anyways, they
notify Mimi,
uh
your mother.
and she got everybody out of the house.
Oh, because she
And
was instructed to?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
y'all find somewhere else to go. Yeah,
Tonight
he might be on. Huh?
they're saying we got to find them, so please get out of your house. Leave the house.
Yeah.
Why did they want them
Yeah.
out?
Because I might be headed there. They already knew. They know criminology 101.
Okay, so
18-year-old kid.
right. So you get to the house and it's completely empty?
Right.
Is
Yeah.
it locked up?
Probably went in a window. Yeah.
All right. And what
Yeah.
happens after this? You're at home chilling. They kind of have an
Yeah.
idea you'll be going there. They take Mimi out with
Yeah.
with who else was there? Uncle Jim?
Nobody. No, he after about maybe an hour, I'll give it,
Yeah.
maybe two. He and a friend came home,
Okay.
walking up the sidewalk, and I could see them. So
What are
I
you like,
hid.
just sitting out front, like peeking through the window, waiting?
Yep.
Okay. You see Uncle
Yeah,
Jim and a friend?
yeah.
All right.
Now there, if I'm 18, he's 14.
Yeah.
So they come on in. I had hidden in a closet,
So
and no,
Uncle Jim doesn't know you're home.
no.
Okay. You're just silent as a fucking mouse, hiding in the closet with
With
Uncle
all these
Jim and a
clothes
buddy.
on top of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So shortly after the door closed from them coming in,
Mm-hmm.
there was a knock on the door.
Oh shit!
And
They're sitting on it.
oh yeah.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
Jim opens the door. They asked, if they thought that his buddy was me. They said
Ah
so.
shit. Yeah.
They get access to the house because Jim knows I'm not there.
Right.
And I remember him opening the closet one time, shut it, and in my head, I'm thinking, I got this, man. They didn't see me, right? Well, maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, that door opened up again.
No.
He moved some stuff, and I found that son of a bitch. And by
Oh
then,
shit.
I reach up around the door frame to pull myself up. They latched onto my wrist, snatched me out of there like a rag doll.
Oof.
And when I hit the floor, when my feet hit the floor, there were 4 pistols on me,
Uh-huh.
like this. Don't shoot! Yeah, that was an epiphany moment.
Yeah, I would have to say. And then you get rounded up. Did the other three?
Yeah.
Anybody make the great escape? And
No,
off into the
everybody
wind?
was rounded up, I believe, within 10 days. I
10
got
days.
caught first. There was another fellow there. He went home also, but he had property where he could hide on and stuff. But they caught him a week later. And the other 2 dudes, I believe, went to Dallas, and that's where they caught them.
Damn, they
Yeah.
caught up in Dallas? What, the word just gets spread?
Yeah.
They're wanted?
Yeah. SOS, shoot on sight.
Oh, fuck that shit. I would turn myself. All right, hey, I'm
The
coming back.
article says somebody gave a gun to me.
Oh, right.
He
You're
had a gun.
armed. Escapees,
Yeah.
armed, still at large.
Yep.
Holy shit.
There never
And they
was
catch
no
him in
gun.
Dallas.
No, never was a gun.
There was never a gun.
No.
Oh, shit.
That's criminology 101 also.
Hell yeah. Make the fucking public scared. They'll call your ass in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You pulled the damn boots, pillow, head thing before Hollywood did. That's crazy.
Can I get paid? Do I get royalties?
Yeah, you get the rights. What is it? Get a trademark? If I ever see somebody stuff a fucking bed with some boots and something look like a head, that goes, the royalties go to me.
Got to pay me.
Oh, that's an awesome first story to start off the series here, Pops. Gamer and Outlaw. Hence, Gamer and Outlaw. That's a crazy story. Let me try to think of any follow-up questions. Oh, how are y'all treated when y'all got back?
Pretty rough.
Solitaire?
That's when they opened up the high security of the new facility. We were the first in there.
Oh, y'all are in the new that sucks.
Yeah.
Did you get any nickname after that?
I don't. The only no, I don't. When they brought me back into the jail, Garrett, the one deputy that was tied up informed me that the Army was supposed to cut a deal with me that day. He said, "You were going to the Army, man. Why? You know,
What?
yes, yeah."
You were about to get
So,
skate free by just joining the army and doing some 4 years or so, and they would have cleared your shit. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. The moral of this story is when the pressure gets, when the, when I used to get overloaded with pressure, I would act out of fear,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Boxed
never
in the
led
corner.
me to a better place,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
flight. You don't get to think through while you're in
Mhm.
flight mode. Just whatever opportunities first, take it, go with it, and then just keep hoping
Yeah.
for more and more to keep. Yeah, yeah, I hate that mental state too. Nobody likes it. One day, do you think we're going to evolve as humans where we get more access to our brains? And because if the stat is true, what do we use? How much percentage of our brain? 10, 15, 20? Something.
Less,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, it could be 10.
Oh, Hawkins might have used 15, 20, something like that, maybe. But in answer to the question, I believe it's up to the individual. It's up to me to not. Right now, the biggest problem is media, period.
Right.
Media. I hope some benefit comes out of it. But we are so enraptured, I guess, by this form of entertainment that we lose sight of
Hold up,
simple.
though. Hold up. You're saying
Uh,
entertainment. News media should not be entertainment at all. It should be straight up fact given. Tell us what the fuck happened around the world, what's to know to keep us well informed
informed.
as yes, as society, but they want to keep doing now. Uh, see, here's the thing though. When did TV really start? When we had the news? You remember Marvin Zindler,
Oh yeah,
Eyewitness News, right?
yeah,
Like back in those
yeah,
days, we're taking them
yeah,
on their word, right? They give us some
yeah,
news. We were like, oh shit, that happened. But today,
yeah.
more and more people are starting to realize, fuck, fuck the Fox News, fuck the CNNs, the
Mhm.
CNSBCs. They're just trying to keep dividing the society, our nation, keep us divided, and that
Yep.
sells because it's all it is fear. So it's no longer news, it's gossip and fucking just always shitting on whatever opposite side they're on.
Yeah. It's
And but we were
pathetic.
raised to believe in the news.
Hmm.
And so these generations, and as more and more people just keep calling it out, like the news media, either they have in the like, a plan where what is it called? A contingency plan. Like, all right, they're starting to catch on to our game. Now they haven't,
Contingency.
yeah. And
Right.
so, but as of right now, I think the Americans more and more are starting to see, oh, this is just all propaganda shit. They're not trying to inform us with anything. They want us to inform us and to lead to a thinking that they want us to. And more people are catching on to it. And I would think as like say another generation, my generation right now is having the kids, right? And we're already
Mhm.
catching on, hey, fuck that news shit. You can't trust them.
Yep.
And so
Yep.
those kids are getting raised to it. So eventually I would think the news media mainstream is ultimately going to fail because
Yeah.
how are they going to grow that trust back? We know they
They
can
can't.
manipulate exactly news sometime
Mhm.
in a couple of decades at the most. it's gone. It's extinct. There's going to be a new way of us. Who's going to be those journalists that there's going to be some big ass pioneers coming soon. Excuse me, in journalism. Because
there are.
yeah,
There are.
there are going to be some people out there that like, oh, finally somebody with no agenda. We know they want to get it out and let the public know what's happened. So thanks for showing up, Dad. Thanks for this appearance and sharing the first episode of the series, Gamer and Outlaw, with Jailbreak. That was shortly lived.
Going to be a jailbreak.
Man.
Yeah.
So
check this out.
What was that?
I was welcomed to prison a few short months later, and the lieutenant, we're all standing there buck naked. And he said, "So where's Richard Bohay?" And I'm just a little skinny dude in a line of big men.
Uh-huh.
And I raise my hand, and he steps in front of me. He says, "So you got that jackrabbit in your blood." That's how I was welcomed.
I see. All right. Well, thank you for telling that crazy tale. We'll have next time you appear. Do you have a story already in mind that you want to go with? How about the 12-year-old LSD life?
All right. Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that next time. All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Dad, for showing. And as always, I say peace.
Amen.